Well, recent statistics show that half of Americans delay or just don't get the health care they need because they simply can't afford it. Obviously, that's been a big issue that they've been talking about in the 2020 presidential campaign as well. And joining us with more on this, he's seen it firsthand, Dr. Mark Ferdowsian. He's the local doctor whose journey of his practice has really been to serve underprivileged patients. First of all, thank you for the work that you're trying to do to really help those who probably wouldn't have access or the information that they would need otherwise. So it's great having you on the show.
Thank you.
You know, we were talking before the camera got rolling about kind of what you feel is one of the main things that's lacking when it comes to people really having a better understanding of how to care for themselves and their body and their wellness. What were you saying?
Families have to, in our society, sacrifice quality for quantity to feed their families. And we see this firsthand every day.
Yeah.
It's a sad state of affairs. And what we teach our patients is that buying those nutritions raw, cooking them with your family, not only allows you to know what's in your foods,
Right.
but it gives you quality time with your family. Rather
That's
than
true.
we are our children's nutritional coaches.
It's so true.
Unfortunately, society has washed their hands of teaching our children how to eat. So if we're popping meals in the microwave for dinner, that's what we're teaching our children. So as families, we ask that they be better nutritional coaches.
Well, let me ask you that. Now, how are you doing that exactly? Like, how are you conveying that to your patients? You know, do you have special classes, or what are you trying to do to get that word out?
Well, on every visit, we sit down with patients and we educate them on lifestyle changes that would lead to better health.
Right.
And after we've come off the nutritional value of food and how the role that it plays in health, the history of scurvy, rickets, and sailors and children that didn't have sun exposure, and how that deficiency led to disease, has taught us that nutrition plays a major role in health.
Yeah.
And once we've gotten that across, the future is trying to educate how to eat better, how to take care of yourself, how to avoid environmental toxins to be healthier as a society.
And there are many levels to that. Obviously, things that you can do yourself in terms of educating yourself and helping your family eat better, live well. But there are also issues like in some of our underprivileged communities, you have food deserts. So they don't really have access to a lot of the fresh fruits and vegetables and things that they need. And also a lot of it's just time. You know, sometimes you pop the meal in the microwave because we're running all over the place. So maybe it's finding a way to balance that. Maybe if you put something in the microwave, add some fresh veggies, add some fresh fruit, you know, because obviously we can't be perfect all the time, but we can work toward being better.
Small changes
make
significant differences in health.
No, absolutely, absolutely. And I know you're aware of some of the larger issues, but you know, it just one step at a time, if we can educate people on how to make those small changes, right? Maybe grabbing the water instead of the soda, you know?
The future of medicine is a field called nutrigenetics, which is simply how nutrition affects our genes. We're now learning that many diseases are genetically shown in our DNA.
Right.
And simple changes
In our diet.
help repair that DNA
Right.
and help us prevent those diseases, such as hypertension, diabetes. And that's really one of the reasons as physicians we need to get out to the community and educate.
I think one key word you said is preventative. And I think that's something that we as a country, not to insert my 2 cents, obviously it's not what I'm supposed to do, but I think we all can agree that it's good to do things on the front end versus than dealing with it on the back end when it comes to anything in life,
Absolutely.
including our health care. Doctor, thank you. Appreciate you. I didn't mention too that you're from Optum Care Network of Nevada.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Good
you.
having you.
Bye-bye.
Okay.